All right. Good evening, everyone. So good to see you. This is Max here, the choir director from Bethesda United Methodist Church. If you're watching our hymn sing here for the first time, but most of you know who I am, and I'm so happy to see you all. If you notice, I'm by myself tonight. Chris Warrington, due to the continuing restrictions on what we should do in our homes or where we should leave, Chris is at his home, as he should be, as we all are right now, and I'm here going it alone. Now, that being said, we have great technological advancements happening all the time, and so we hope the next time we do a hymn sing, you'll have both of us up on your screen, broadcasting from different places. We didn't have time to make that work this week, but I guarantee you we're going to get it working that way going forward. Another quick thing is next week is Holy Week. So we will take a break from Hymn Sing just for a week. And we hope that you join us for our many Holy Week activities. This time, Maundy, Thursday next week, we will be having a sort of a Zoom dinner together for Maundy, Thursday worship. So no Hymn Sing next week due to our wonderful Holy Week celebrations we have. Chris Warrington is alive and well. If you want to see him, he's posted some fantastic videos with him and Missy singing, as well as this Sunday for worship. He's performed some amazing music and recorded it. So we're going to have an amazing worship service there as well. But we're happy to have Chris. Now, that being said, folks, I don't have Chris's magical playing abilities in hands, but I've practiced a little bit, and I think we'll be good for some singing together here tonight. I think that pretty much covers all the intro stuff. Again, it's so great to be with you, whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching this later on. So happy to be here in song together. I thought we'd start with, and another quick reminder before we get singing. If you have not downloaded your hymn sheet music for tonight, it's in the comment section over on the side. If you scroll all the way to the top, there's a link there you can download. It's also in the description below, and it's also on the Facebook page. We try to put it as many places as you could find it. Well, without further ado, let's kick off with some leaning. Let's lean on the everlasting arms. This is 133. It's the first hymn in your packet, Leaning on the Everlasting Arms. Judy Kushner requested this, and I couldn't be happier to oblige. Here's Leaning, everybody. Thank you for that suggestion. What a fantastic, fantastic hymn. I love it so much. I hope the tenors and basses were giving us the leaning on Jesus, leaning on Jesus. Such a good little harmony part there. All right, everybody. That was Leaning on the Everlasting Arms. That was great. The next hymn, I'm surprised we haven't done in our first two outings here because it was requested by so many people this week. And boy, oh boy, is it an appropriate hymn and text for our time. It is Here I Am, Lord. Classic hymn, and with just this amazing evocative chorus. Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord? I have heard you calling in the night. Such a great him. Now, if you love to see if I mess up the words or not, this is a good one, because if you have the music in front of you for Here I Am, Lord, you'll notice that I have to read a long distance. So I make no guarantees. I make no guarantees about how well the words come out on this one. So you all at home better hold up your end of the bargain. I need a little water. All right. Here I am, Lord. All right. Let's do it. This is probably the next one in your packet, 593. Here I am, Lord. Here we go. What should be the intro? Oh, okay. We'll just do a quick one here. I, the Lord of sea and sky, I have heard my people cry, all who dwell in dark and sin, my hand will save. I who made the stars of night, I will make their darkness bright. Who will bear my light to them? Whom shall I send? Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord? I have heard you calling in the night. I will go, Lord, if you lead me. I will hold your people in my heart. I, the Lord of snow and rain. I told you, I have borne my people's pain. I have wept for love of them. They turn away. I will break their hearts of stone, give them hearts for love alone. I will speak my word to them. Whom shall I send? Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord? I have heard you calling in the night. I will go, Lord, if you lead me. I will hold your people in my heart. Last verse. I, the Lord of good and frame, I will tend the poor and lame. I will set a feast for them. My hand will save. Finest bread I will provide, till their hearts be satisfied. I will give my life to them. Whom shall I send? Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord? I have heard you calling in the night. I will go, Lord, if you lead me. I will hold your people in my heart. Such a perfect hymn. Amazing, 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 amazing. I love it. Here I am, Lord. Let that song be in our heart this week. I think that's for sure. All right. Well, the next one we'll do tonight is a little out of the box. All right. Last week we had these amazing requests for some Godspell. Some Godspell, not in the Methodist hymnal yet, at least in this iteration. Who knows what happens next time? Next time they come up with a new supplement or something. But no Godspell in there for now. But they're great songs. I think they're songs that all of us who love music theater, and even those of us who don't, but just know them. And they've made many appearances at BUMC throughout the years. So I just thought we'd sing one of the most simplistic and repetitive, but catchy songs. I have 100% this will be in your head for the rest of the week and probably the weekend. It's a little Day by Day. Now, this is a funny song in that, you know, when it first comes up in the show, it's a little slow. Day by day. And then it kind of peps up, right? Right? So I think what we're going to do, we're going to sing it. I know you got a little repeat there. We're going to do it in a lower key too. Sorry, sopranos and tenors. Also, you know, I'm struggling, but I feel like the lower Broadway key is a little better. Anyway, we'll do a little Day by Day. We're going to do it 3 times through. The first time, we'll go nice and slow. And the last 2 times, we'll go a little faster. It's not, I promise this isn't like Tina Turner or something, but anyone who got that reference is a good Tina Turner fan. Anyway, we're going to do first time slow, and then the last 2 times we'll pick up the tempo a little bit. Okay? Let's do it. Where to begin? Ready and up, day by day, day by day. Oh dear Lord, these things I pray, to see Thee more clearly, love Thee more dearly, follow Thee more nearly, day by day. Here we go, a little faster. Day by day, day by day. Oh dear Lord, things I pray, to see Thee more clearly, love Thee more dearly, follow Thee more nearly, day by day. Last time, let me hear you. Day by day, day by day. Oh dear Lord, things I pray, to see Thee more clearly, love Thee more dearly, follow Thee more nearly, day by day, day by day, by day, by day, by day. That was fun, everybody. That was fun. You know, I wish I had a free hand. I almost brought my tambourine to that, right? And you know, if only Gail Williams was here, you know, to help us out with a little tambourine action. But I promise when we all get back together again someday, we'll definitely bring the tambourine out for that one. I don't know, maybe we'll use this later. I wonder, do you think I could play? Anyway, we'll figure that out some other time. All right, now really the most exciting portion of the night, requests. So live requests. Now again, this will, much like with Chris not being here, this will be much more entertaining if you have a dark sense of humor with me doing it for you. Now, if you could just keep your request to stuff in this bad boy, I would appreciate it. But yes, please, please, please send in your requests. I'll give you a minute here. I think to start, what I'll do is I'll wait for your request to come in. I'm just going to open the book to any hymn, no matter what it is. I'm going to close my eyes and point at it. And that is the first one I'm going to do. All right, here we go. And no, that's dumb. We're not doing that one. All right, here we go. No, this one more. Okay, here we go. And ha! Silent Night, Holy Night. Who's ready for a little Christmas in what is it? April? All right, here we go. Let's just sing one verse voice of Silent Night. While you send your request, type in your requests. Here we go. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heaven. There you go. There's your first one. Oh, Sharon. Oh my gosh, Sharon. What a beautiful one. Oh, we have so many. That was so fun. You know what, Sharon, I love your suggestion of We Shall Overcome. It's a song that we sing at the school I teach at all the time at Norwood. And it's been in my head a lot. So let's do a little We Shall Overcome. Let me find it. I know it's in here. There he is. If you have your hymnal, if you have a hymnal, it's 533. 533. 533. And I'm sure you know it. You can sing along with us. Let's just sing the first verse of We Shall Overcome. What a great choice. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. What a great suggestion. Oh, you know what? I think we got, you know what? This has been in my head a lot this week. Oh man, so many good suggestions. You all came ready. The best part is we're going to keep this. I'm going to save this comment section and this will go into our next hymn sing because we're not going to be able to get to all these. There's so many tonight. But let's do a little Beethoven. You know, this is the 250th birthday year of Ludwig von Beethoven. I always mess this one up a little bit too when I play it, so it could be fun. But joyful, joyful, we adore thee, everyone. So 89, it's 89. Joyful, joyful, we adore thee. If you don't know the tune, just sort of hum along with it because I'm sure you know it. Let's do it. Joyful, joyful, we adore thee, God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts unfold like stars before thee, opening to the sun above. Melt the clouds of sin and sadness, drive the dark cloud away. Giver of immortal gladness, fill us with the light of day. Such a good one too. You know, and let's end, Jody, I love that suggestion. Let's do a little Morning is Broken. You know, it's funny, I come from a family of musicians, as many of you know, and we, growing up, had a Cat Stevens Greatest Hits CD we listened to nonstop. Yusuf Islam now, I believe. But, and it was an amazing, I just love that. Moonshadow, all those really great songs. But I've always loved Morning is Broken. And I don't think I play it like Cat Stevens. But boy, I love it. Let's do a little Morning is Broken then. Oh, where to start? First verse. It's 145 in the hymnal if you're looking. Sorry, I know some people have their hymnals at home. Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken the first word. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing fresh from the womb. Also, what an amazing choice. Well, another great night of requests, and nothing with more than like two flats. So thank you all so much for having mercy on me this evening. All righty, we'll keep going along with our hymns that we have chosen in the packet here for you tonight. I'll save all these requests so we have them later on. So we had our little Beethoven anniversary, the 250th, but just a week ago was another famous composer birthday. And that famous composer was one of my favorite composers, and it was Johann Sebastian Bach. And this is my little Bach statue. If you see here, I keep my Bach statue with me all the time when I practice. His nose is a little chipped, but this is my Bach statue. And Johann Sebastian Bach, born in 1685, died in 1750, and a composer of church music in a way few composers ever were. A lot of composers composed church music because they had to make a living. Bach, we pretty much believed what he believed. Everything he wrote, he always wrote soli Deo Gloria, solely for the glory of God at the end. And so I felt it fitting to choose a Bach, famous Bach tune and a famous Bach hymn. Now, there's many of them in this hymnal, actually. If you look at the back, you'll see. And I will say, many of them, like a lot of Bach, are quite hard to play. And I love all J.S. Bach, all the piano music, the big major works, choral works, and everything. I will say, though, my favorite Bach is, oh, look, you can see Bach in the background here. Hey, there he is. My favorite Bach is Happy Johann Sebastian Bach. We think of his music often, I think, as being very angular. But I really think that I love Happy Bach. And so I've chosen a tune that we all know very well. We're used to hearing it at weddings with the fast part put in it. But it's this, we call it Jesu Joy of Man's Desiring. And it's just, I love it. We hear it at weddings all the time with all the fancy fast stuff. And again, if Chris was here, we would 100% be playing that, but not tonight. But Jesu Joy of Jesus, in our book, Jesus Joy of Our Desiring, it's the next one in the packet, is just such a beautiful, lilting tune. And it also is this English translation, which was done many years after the fact, has really nothing to do with the original text that Bach set, but celebrates music and the harmonious sounds around us. So let's sing a little Jesus Joy of Our Desiring while Bach looks on, I think supportively, perhaps judgingly. I mean, a lot of you have been very nice and inquired how I'm doing, in isolation and such. But obviously I'm talking the statues, so things are going well. All right, so here we go. Jesus Joy of Our Desiring. All right, where do we start? Here we go. Here we go. Jesus, joy of our desiring, holy wisdom, love most bright, drawn by thee, our souls aspire, soar to uncreated light. Word of God, our flesh and passion, with the fire of light in passion, striving still to truth unknown, soaring, dying round thy throne. Verse 2. Through the way where hope is guiding, our good peaceful music rings, where the flock in thee confiding drink of joy from their love's glorious treasure, thou dost ever lead thine home in the love of joys unknown. Thank you, Bach. Ja, das ist gut. Thank you, Bach. Thank you for enjoying. All right. So Bach here with us here tonight. Thank you for your support in these endeavors. All right, so let's now, we have two more hymns left here tonight. Two of my personal favorites. So I admittedly just chose things that I sort of love here for the last two. One's a bit of a guilty pleasure, and one is, I think, really a special piece. So we're going to start with We Are Called. All right, We Are Called. It's the next one in your packet. And I love a good David Haas tune. I love it. So let's do a little We Are Called. Here we go. Come live in the light, shine with the joy and the love of the Lord. We are called to be light for the kingdom, to live in the freedom of the city of God. We are called to act with justice. We are called to love tenderly. We are called to serve one another, to walk humbly with God. Come, open your heart, show your mercy to all those in fear. We are called to be hope for the hopeless, so hatred and blindness will be no more. We are called to act with justice. We are called to love tenderly. We are called to serve one another, to walk humbly with God. Sing a new song. Sing of that great day when all will be done. God will reign, and we'll walk with each other as sisters and brothers, united in love. We are called to act justice. We are called to love tenderly. We are called to serve one another, to walk humbly with God. Oh, I love that tune. Love that tune so much. We are called. I just love that idea of opening your heart. Show your mercy to all those in fear. And we are called to be hope for the hopeless. I just love it. I love it so much. It's the softy in me. Now, I love these last three hymns have been important. You see my love of Bach. You see my love of sort of heartfelt tunes. And last but not least, my deep abiding love for what some would call schmaltz. The last song tonight is In the Garden. This is number 314 in the Methodist hymnal. It's a song I've loved since I was a kid. I don't know if it's the sort of back and forth. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's sort of all the fermatas and the back and forth. But I just love In the Garden. And we talked last week about the songs that Elvis would sing. I believe Elvis actually did record this. I come to the garden alone. But anyway, I just thought this is such a happy one. You can't help but love it. I throw an extra fermata in. I think you'll become quite aware where the extra fermata is as we go along. But anyway, this is In the Garden. Thank you all again. To have 35 to 40 of you with us. We're somehow together in this new normal. And, it's a fascinating thing for me to see all of this community and to look out and, to see our empty pews, which will be full again soon, but that the church and the people are all there and we're all still here together. So hopefully we'll be together soon, but I'm so happy we can have these opportunities to be with one another, especially going into Holy Week. So this is In the Garden. Enjoy 314 in the hymnal, extra fermatas. I wish I had a Bach. Maybe Bach will play the tambourine for us. Here he is. All right, and let's do it. Here's In the Garden. I come to the garden alone, while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear falling on my ear, the Son of God discloses, and He walks with me and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. He speaks, and the sound of His voice is so sweet, the birds hush their sing, and the melody that He gave to me within my heart is ringing, and He walks with me and He talks with me and tells me I am His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. I'd stay in the garden with Him, though the night around me be falling, but He bids me go through a voice of woe. His voice to me is calling, and He walks with me and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. All right, thank you all again for being with us tonight and singing with us. One quick announcement, be on the lookout for information. We here, Chris is in the midst with John Euler and Jacob of planning a virtual Folk Fest. So we know Folk Fest was canceled for the time being, but we're going to try a virtual version. So be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for all these sort of amazing opportunities we're creating and learning here at Bethesda United Methodist Church. Anyway, I will virtually see you next week during our Holy Week celebrations, and may you be safe and may you be healthy and have a wonderful night. Thank you all so much.